Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. Looking to pass, first play is Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Big stop, let's go.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, Mike, 58, right there.
Here's Prescott. That caught by the rookie tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
46. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Watch the edge. Watch safety creeping.
Prescott on first down. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Half 88. New York Giant X. Slam. Elsa. You got tight right there.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27. Back to throw. Jones. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now a 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Barkley. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Half 18, half 18. Hey, Gold Grouper, Gold Grouper, Gold Grouper.
Looking to throw. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Campbell making the catch. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Back to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Jones eluding the pressure right. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Ball security, all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
44 is the mic. 40. Kill. Rip left. Shift. Switch it.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Take four.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Prescott stripped. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken in. Fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
Man, it's good to see you out there, baby.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the pass. 58, boys. 58. 58. It's Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
58 to the Mike. 58 to the Mike.
Throwing, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Now a 2nd and 10.
65. 65. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58 is the Mike.
Now Prescott.
Every day. Any day.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39.
58's Mike. 58's Mike.
Prescott now. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Here's 2nd and 10.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
Coming to you. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Tighten up.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9.
Here we go. 58's the Mike. Here we go, 46. The Mike. Man.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Metcalf motions left.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Play action now. Prescott.
Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks.
And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Mike, 58, right there. We're going to 53. That's the way. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pollard one more time.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's what I do.
Now they'll change things up.
On 2nd and 10, Jones.
It's just me and you.
Incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10, looking to throw. Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Fielded just inside the 20. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A great return there of 22 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Alert 3.
A first down throw for Prescott. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw to Barkley on the check down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They keep it with Barkley on first down. Down the left sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 39 yards there, a big one. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement. and a very, very solid career.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 16, Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 3rd and short, to give to the tight end. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Flush to his right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity doing so far.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Out of the break, you turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Check it out, read. Check.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
36. Watch the safety creep. Deuce.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first has created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
46. Jam. 58, boys.
Out of the gun, a give to Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Three quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. Here's a 2nd and 8.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Check.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscle all over the field and getting pushed down.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
58, it's Mike. I got wide. Check three. Hey.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Go. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 47. 58's the Mike. Here we go, D.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So a big one coming here for Brandon. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Well, this crowd
making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jones now throwing on first down.
Gets this to Waller.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Now 2nd and 4.
Hey, Gold Grouper! Gold Grouper! Gold Grouper! Timberland!
Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
This crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Jones throw brought in by Bellinger.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are.
Check curls, check curls. Shift. Watch the shift.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Prescott.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check.
Hey, D-line, let's get it.
Here's Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.